Meet the infamous Hackier, a graduate software engineer, originally born in Japan and raised in South Africa. Follow us as he manipulates and exploits technologies thought to be bulletproof.
Do you realize how many outside systems I've gone into? How many programs I've appropriated?
Illustration is a follow-up and more technical and detailed explanation as requested by some of our viewers and subscribers about a video we posted a while ago regarding flashing into accounts that was very vague and not comprehensive. Please like and subscribe to our channel as this motivates us to create better content, as well as find ways to improve our videos that we post about exploits and real-life hacking tips. What is the meaning of flashing funds? There are very few methods as to which one could achieve the flashing of funds. Flashing of funds is a simple street slang term which means that a target bank account is full or manipulated into thinking or displaying to the account holder that funds have been received without any funds being sent. Please be advised that sending or doing an actual transaction and then reversing that transaction does not qualify or fall under the category of flashing funds. A simple example of flashing funds used to be a simple and very easy process. One would simply fill out a check and deposit it to the target account that results in the account holder receiving a notice of the deposit done, as well as the amount appearing on the account holder statement. However, since this method has been widely exploited across the globe over decades, most financial institutions have discontinued the use of checks and do not allow issuing or depositing checks at all. This method was also not very effective into tricking account holders that funds have been received, as it is common knowledge that even though a check deposit was submitted to the bank, the guarantee of funds is only possible after anything between 3 days to 3 weeks after verification and confirmation of the check. With our personal experience in the underworld of hacking exploits and vulnerabilities, we have come across multiple and several people or individuals claiming to be able to flash bank accounts. However, when further investigated, we have realized that they do not flash or do any kind of transaction. Instead, they simply manipulate the payment notification either via text or email and send it to the account holder. This is a scam, and it's simply people making and sending false notification of payments to targets, and this is not to be mistaken for actual flashing. What we are about to show you is a complex technical and intricate combination of methods, along with custom-developed software developed by Skyber, multiple computer setups, protocols, and untold procedures unavailable or unmentioned on general public accessible internet to exploit real-life financial banking accounts, and this particular exploit requires comprehensive knowledge and manipulation of all aspects involved. So to the average person, this is unheard of. However, as you see, it's definitely possible. This video and its content has been made available for informational and educational purposes only. Investec Skyber and YouTube hereby disclaim any and all liability to any party for any direct, indirect, implied, punitive, special, incidental or other consequential damages arising directly or indirectly from the misuse of the video content, and this is solely a demonstration of security vulnerabilities with the permission of all patent, domain, websites, bank accounts and credit card samples of the owners involved. All of our custom-developed software is fully licensed and protected under that HEX TA trading license.
First, we're going to press the Windows and R key simultaneously, and the Run Application pop-up window will appear, allowing you to open specific programs. For this instance, we will be typing ISO 8583 and press Enter. We have already installed all payment command modules, and the installation of the system will not be included in this demonstration video. After entering ISO 8583 without spaces into the Windows Run command prompt, our payment model will open up. What is ISO 8583? ISO 8583 is an international standard for financial transaction card-originated interchange messaging. It is the international organization for standardization standard for systems that exchange electronic transactions initiated by cardholders using payment cards. ISO 8583 defines a message format and a communication flow so that different systems can exchange these transaction requests and responses. ISO 20022 organizes financial message definitions according to business domains that are well-recognized functional domains in the industry. The ISO 20022 catalog includes over 2,300 messages covering payments, securities, foreign exchange, cards, and trade services. These business areas are uniquely identified by 4-character codes called business area codes. For payments, ISO 20022 messages are available for the complete end-to-end payments chain, customer payment, interbank clearing and settlement, or cash management. ISO 20022 messages are also available for supporting exceptions and investigations, status reports, and remittance advice, as well as direct debit mandate management. This payment module has been constructed into 2 split-screen versions. The first version would serve as the sender interface, and the second version would serve as the administration interface. By doing this in reality, we are able to test various message codes on the server settings in order to determine what would be the correct payment code to utilize on the bank account of the target recipient. To successfully determine the correct message type to use for the target account, we need to run several different payment message cards in order to be able to cryptographically calculate the correct message type needed for that specific bank account. Please be aware that each and every bank account with different financial institutions, as well as different factors with its personal or business, as well as the amount required to flash, would require its own unique specific message identifier, and this is not universal across all finance so institutions. That's the need for us to run several different message commands with the payment module so that we can cryptographically calculate the correct message format that will be required when flashing to a target bank account.
We are going to simulate all the message types on the command module and then compute the correct message type to use based on cryptographic calculations, which have been excluded from this video for security and technical reasons. When we have accomplished the correct messaging code and type, we need to open Windows Command Prompt. Our next step will be to open our Windows Command Prompt, which can be done by pressing the Windows and R key simultaneously, opening the Run application. Type CMD followed by Enter after selecting the Run menu option. After 3 command prompts not revealed, we get to our custom command module. You will be able to access a graphical user interface, which will allow you to enter the account holder name, the account number for recipient, and then the decimal amount. Please be advised that the amount you enter on the command module does not represent the actual currency that is being flashed, because the amount being flashed and relevant SWIFT or ACH instructions has already been set up and integrated into the payment messaging code and does not represent the actual currency that will be flashed. This is simply a decimal representation of what will be flashed for the transactional amount, which in this instance will be decimal 25,000, that will result in a 5 million Rand payment that will be flashed into our own South African FNB business bank account. The amount being put here is the decimal representation of what is being flashed. This specific South African business check account used in the demonstration has text alert notifications as well as FNB in contact push messages if the FNB banking app is installed. After receiving the message money transferred successfully, we can now close the Windows desktop environment or computer and just have a look at the smartphone linked for notifications and transactions to that account. After about 2 minutes, you can see a text message notification that we have received directly from the financial institution showing the details of the payment received. However, it is visible that the amount received does not correlate with the available balance. We also get an in-contact notification due to our FNB banking application being installed and activated about the transaction, and after logging into our banking app or alternatively viewing our bank statement at an ATM, we can confirm that we have successfully flashed the account without any funds or originating account. The flash will remain visible as an active received payment in the account. However, the duration varies between 24 hours up to 1 week and depends on various variables such as the amount flashed, the account, the financial institution, the account history, etc., etc. In this instant, the flash reminding our account for a total of 27 hours before we noticed a second transaction that displays the bank defaulted and reversed and invalid payment similar to that of a check deposit that bounces.
Interested in flashing your account by yourself? We here at Haxi and Investix Skyber have developed a one-click installation package that simplifies the entire process of flashing. It requires no knowledge or the need for following lengthy and complex technical tutorials. And all you need to flash accounts on the go is your smartphone with a few taps. This package is available to purchase and download from our specialized hacking development website at www.haxa.store and includes the NIPE ISO 8583, ISO 20022, and payment command modules, modified protocols, all required software pre-installed, a 2-year license with up to 10 devices, and yes, a virtual Windows 11 standalone desktop hybrid. The only requirements is a non-rooted smartphone running Android 7 or above, with at least 3 GB of RAM, along with a reliable internet connection. The purchase comes standard with free remote desktop support for installation or operation, as well as detailed step-to-step guide and comprehensive coverage of online banking back-end systems and protocols. All our digital products from Haxa come with an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee if the product you purchase does not work as planned, or was bought by mistake, or if you are in any way dissatisfied. Purchase protection on our website includes a $50,000 guarantee when transacting on our store provided by Komodo SSL.
Download links in description. We here at Investix Skyber would like to thank you for watching this video all the way. Hit us up in the comment section below. I'll be pleased to assist you in any, and I mean any way I can.